guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. In this video I am sharing a super simple and easy DIY hack for the Ikea Malm dresser. So this is the Ikea Malm 3-drawer dresser. So I'm using these for essentially nightstands. This is my side, and then my boyfriend Sam's on the other side. For 80 bucks, these are actually really great dressers. They come in quite a few different sizes and colors. My only gripe with these is that the drawers don't open super far. So like if you put clothes and stuff in here, you've still got like a good amount of space that's kind of hard to access. So that would be my only gripe with these. Otherwise, they're a great bang for your buck and they have lots of DIY potential, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now, as well as styling and decorating both of these to look a little bit more high-end. So let's get started. So I picked up this brushed gold hardware off of Amazon for an extremely reasonable price. I also used the same hardware in my bathroom. I think it's really pretty. So basically I'm just gonna use some hardware to give this dresser a facelift. So to start out, I would find the center point of each drawer. I did this by dividing the length of the drawer in two and making a mark, both vertically and horizontally. Since the whole spacing on my drawer handles was 3 inches, I put my center mark at 1.5 and made the 2 marks for the drill holes. So the screws that came with my hardware were actually too small, so I just used some screws that I had extra laying around my house, and I drilled them through the holes just so the tips were barely sticking out, which was just enough for the handle to just barely slip on. And then I went ahead and held that and tightened both screws with the drill securely. And that's basically what I did for every single drawer, finding the center point and making marks, double checking my measurements because I will share in a little bit. I did make a screw up drill hole on my first drawer. And after all my holes were drilled, I used my little handy vac to just clean up all the dust and debris. I found these little gold corner pieces at, I think, Home Depot, and I just thought they were really pretty, and I thought these would add even more detail to these dressers. So I set one on the corner and I used my tiniest drill bit to drill through the hole. However, even my tiniest drill bit was too big. So you'll see when I put the screws in, they don't even screw in, they just slide right in. So I made that mistake with the first one. From thereafter, I skipped using the drill bit and just used my tiny Phillips head to make a tiny indentation for the screw to go into, and it worked perfectly fine, screwing all the screws in like that. I believe the pack came with 4 of these, so I did 2 on each dresser, so the front side. I think it would also look really nice if you wanted to add to the back side or even the bottom corners too. Here's what the dresser looks like after I added the brass details. I'm very happy with how this turned out just for spending a few extra dollars. Obviously it's not going to change the quality of the dresser, but I think it just gives it a little bit more of an upscale touch. It's reminiscent kind of the campaign style dressers, and my work is definitely not perfect. I initially screwed up and drilled a hole in a wrong spot, so you can see right there that I just filled it with some spackle. It's not super noticeable, so I'm not like, it's not that big of a deal, but I make mistakes, and this was the first little end thing I put on, and I used the drill bit, and the drill bit actually was too big for the screws, so the screws just slide in and out. They're not really screwed in there. I'll probably glue this later on. Now I'm gonna start decorating the 2 dressers. This lamp that I have here, I initially had 2 of them, one for each dresser, but I got these from Kirkland's about a year ago, specifically for this dresser, and I just don't think they're working. I think I need something with a little more oomph and more substantial. So these are the new lamps that I got. There's how that looks. I think it's just a little bit more extra, I guess. I know a lot of people don't really like mixed metals, but I am a big fan of mixed metals. So the brass and the silver I am totally okay with, as well as just kind of mixing, you know, the textures of the wood and the black, and then I got the stripes. So I like a little bit of an eclectic style. I think the size of these work better than the other ones. I got 2 of these from Target on sale. I think they were 30% off. I know I paid less than $40 for each lamp, which I thought was a steal. So I think those just work better than the other ones. And now I am going to start styling the dressers. So my goal for my decor here is to be beautiful but functional. I don't want a lot of clutter. So first thing I'm adding is this tray here. I picked 2 of these up at Target for a really good price. It's a really pretty wood tone with a metal bottom. Next, I am adding my alarm clock. I wanted to purchase a digital clock that was more attractive than the standard clocks. I found this one on Amazon, and I think it's really sleek looking. I like to keep tissues by my bed, so I was on the hunt for some pretty tissue box covers, and I found 2 of them on clearance at HomeGoods. You can see I paid $7 for each of these. And then I just got some fresh flowers from the grocery store. Obviously, this would not be all the time, but I think sometimes it can just make a space feel so much more special. And then I am adding a drink coaster because I always have a water bottle or a cup of something up here. I got these solid marble quatrefoil coasters at HomeGoods. And then of course I had to add a candle. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a candle addict. And this champagne toast one is one of my favorites, and I also love how the colors coordinate with my roses a little bit. And that's everything I am putting on my side of my dresser nightstand. I'm very pleased with how this came out. I know this isn't like a massive transformation or anything, but I just thought it was such an easy, low budget way to completely transform the look of these dressers. And here's what the other dresser looks like. This is my boyfriend Sam's side. As you can see, it's much more simple than mine. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more DIY and home decor videos just like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.